All praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha Rakakodash, double honors unto our apostle elders which rule great millstone wow and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom Ba Abba Ba. So on here the news is an American woman found chained to a tree and left to die with no food for 40 days. In a shocking and harrowing incident, an American woman was discovered chained to a tree in a remote forest in Maharashtra, India. The woman, identified as Litya Kaye Kumar, had allegedly been left there by her ex-husband and endured a horrifying 40 days without food. This article delves into the details of this case, the rescue operation, and the ongoing investigation, which, as you can see, she was left by her ex-husband, and her being an American woman, all right, left to die. And why? It's because the modern woman, excuse me, all right, is really no good no more. The modern woman. It says in Ecclesiasticus 25:25 Ecclesiasticus 25 verse 19. It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her, which is death. And that's why the man did what he did by tying this woman to the tree, her ex-husband tying this woman to a tree, right? Because he realized this bitch was a demon. All right, and he took her to a place where he hoped that no one would ever find her, but she would die. But, you know, she didn't, because she really got help from Satan. All right, because the woman, especially the American woman, the American modern woman, all right, is a vessel for Satan. All right, she's the adversary to the man. Why? Because the so-called white man, the red devil the Bible speaks of, has set the woman over the man. So now the woman don't think she needs a man. She thinks she's better than a man. She thinks she has more authority than a man. She thinks she's smarter than a man. She thinks she's stronger than a man. But as you can see, a man could take a woman into a forest where there's nothing, chain her ass to a tree, and leave her there to die. Right? And you would only do something like that to like a demon, you know what I'm saying? Showing you what kind of woman that was. It says, verse 22, a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. And that's what the modern woman is. You know, if she has a husband, she disrespects him. She don't honor him. She don't reverence him. Right? In fact, she's looking for ways to defraud him, defile what is his, meaning her body, and actually, you know, the modern American woman is straight garbage. All right? It says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. See, that's what that man had, was a wounded heart. And that's what it would take to do what he did. To chain this woman to a tree where there's nobody, like it said, in a remote forest, which means that there's nobody there. Why? Because, like it says in verse 23, that a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. See? And this is what was forgotten because the so-called white man put a hedge around the woman. Right? It says that in Isaiah 3 and 11, woe unto the wicked, the so-called white man. It shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. As for my people, children are their oppressors, meaning the lowest level of existence. The so-called white man rules over us, and the women rule over them, right? Which they have the woman over the man. O my people, they which led thee caused thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. Yahweh standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people. Yahweh will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people and the princes thereof, for ye have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor is in your houses. Talking about the Edomites, right? The wicked, they have wealth because they have stolen from the Israelite, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian. And that's why all these nations, starting with the so-called white man, which has spread his wickedness through the whole entire earth, is going to be in slavery. All right? Under the Israelites, which the Israelites are the righteous nation of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai that worship Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai and that have the privilege of serving Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. No other nation does, but the nation of Israel will be the nation that gets the world into order after the destruction of the so-called white man's kingdom, America, via nuclear missiles shot off by its allies and enemies. At the returning of Yahushai, after they make the implantable microchip mandatory for buying and selling. Because just like they done to this American woman that they found chained to a tree and left to die with no food for 40 days, they hated that whore, right? That's what's going to happen with the allies of America. It tells you that they're going to hate this whore. Revelation 17, verse 16, and the 10 horns, which is talking about the European Union, which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For Yahweh through his son Yahushai have put in their hearts to fulfill his will, just like he put in the heart of the ex-husband of that woman to take her to the middle of nowhere, chain her ass to a tree, and leave her ass there hoping she died the worst death she could have. Well, that's what the Lord is doing on a bigger level. He did that to individual, on an individual level, but he's doing it on nations, right? That they're going to hate the whore America and they're going to destroy her, hoping for her destruction. It says, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai be fulfilled. See? So it's all about the will of Yahweh through his son Yahushai, and as it's prophesied that the wicked, the so-called Caucasian, which rule the world, right? And that's why the world is in a wicked state. When Yahushai returns, that they would be ruling, and that's why the world is in a wicked state, because the wicked are ruling. And soon Yahushai will return and judge the wicked and them that do wickedly, including 2/3 of the nation of Israel. It says in Malachi chapter 4, verse 1, For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So he's going to kill them and their offspring. All right, because he don't want no more wickedness on the earth. So he's going to kill the wicked, them that do wickedly, including 2/3 of the nation of Israel and America. All right, to cut off that wicked root from the earth so that the earth could be at peace. All right, and I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem HaBakakodash. Double honors to our apostle elders, which rule great millstone well, and shalom to the elect wa abababam.